Alrighty. Alright. Hello everybody and welcome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream of me. Hopefully finishing up the campaign here for Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. And once I am done with this, I will probably end the stream, of course. I don't really have any other reason to continue streaming after that. I do have other things I need to take care of today. A lot of videos to make. Well, not a lot, but I got a couple of videos for the second channel that I need to make and take care of, so... yeah, let's move. But, something that I want to discuss during this stream, because I've been watching a lot of videos about this, and it's a very kind of appalling thing to me to see something like this. It is the website / social media presence known as DK Oldies. Now, it'd be a surprise if somebody hasn't heard of this. Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. But yeah, the website in question is DK Oldies. They of course market themselves, you know, as a retro video game kind of website, right? And why I'm talking about this at any capacity, is because I've been watching a lot of videos about them, and the question that everyone seems to ask is about whether or not they are a scam. Now, of course, they themselves will not say they're a scam. Obviously, no scam will ever tell you that they are a scam, even if it's an obvious one. However, I don't believe they are a scam. And I think why a lot of people do is because of their business practices. They kind of think, oh, their business practices leads to market manipulation, which is why they are a scam, because, you know, the way that they price things is going to manipulate the market, right? Now, that's something that from what I've seen, and this is a whole nother thing, that's something that I've seen at grading companies are better at doing is market manipulation. I don't, you know, and I get where some of these people are coming from, because it's like, from what I've seen, okay, about DK Oldies, because I've watched several videos of people buying stuff from them, people going to their website to look at what they have, so on and so forth. And one of the ones that I remember, and this is a really good example, in one of the videos, somebody went to their website and saw a, it was like a bundle for the Nintendo Wii that comes with the Wii Sports. Obviously comes with the console, the cables, comes with Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resorts. And this company, DK Oldies, was looking for like $300 for it, which is insane. A Wii should not cost $300. Not to mention that in the descriptors of the items in question, it said that you would get the console stand when available, which is not how you sell something. You don't put when available when you're gonna throw something in to try to sell it to somebody. Like, you just don't do that. That's stupid. But $300 for a Wii with 2 games. And another thing that's kind of alarming in the descriptor is that if you buy this, you are not guaranteed to actually get a first-party Nintendo controller with it. You might get a, some random third-party controller with your Nintendo Wii. Which is obviously, if you're paying $300, not something that you want to do. You want that first-party Nintendo controller. Especially when it comes to the Wii, I would imagine. Now, the person in this video, they also broke down, like, individually, just looking at specific aspects of the Wii itself. Like, this DK Oldies had just a Wii, no cables, no controller, none of that stuff, for like, I think it was around $70, when most people will sell you a Wii with the, first party remote and nunchuck and the cables for $70, at the most. Most people will sell it to you for less, But this DK Oldies, no. You want just the console, no cables, controllers, or anything, you're paying $70. First party Wiimotes were, I think the video said like $35-ish. And the first party nunchuck was like $15. If you want the Wii Motion Plus adapter, that was like $12 or $13, It's outrageous. And then I'm watching one today wherein, a lot of people look at a lot of different things, excuse me, in these videos. Ooh, yes, please. When they look at, items on DK Oldies. Now, I haven't made, because I don't believe I feel the need to make a video on something like this. which is why I'm just here talking about it while I'm streaming this game. But crap. Oh no, our guy's down. But you know, and I've seen several videos, like a good example, that I can think of, which I was watching earlier, because I couldn't find the original video of this, but, I was watching a guy who was reacting, essentially, which I don't watch react content very often, but I was watching this guy who was reacting to when Rich from Review Tech purchased a Nintendo Entertainment System. It was like a bundle, right? So he got the system, and he got the controller, and I think he got, I want to say two or so games with it. And in his video, he said that he spent $300 dues on it. He spent $300, and as he is unboxing his NES, God motherfucking damn it. But as he is unboxing his NES, one of the first things he noticed is how they threw in, well, I don't know if they threw in, I'm guessing he paid for, it's like a device that, you know, takes the input of the NES and outputs it to a modern TV, essentially. And, you know, that was the first thing he looked at. When he looked at it, he noticed, you know, that it was some really shitty brand, of that particular device, which, you know, that of course makes him mad. No, you don't. Where are they? There's one. There you are. That already made him mad. But then he opened it, you know, he opened his thing up further. Like he pulled out the AV cables. Those were fine, you know, they're cables. It's kind of hard to mess that up. But then, as he kept going, you know, he pulled out the controller, which he was surprised that it was actually a first-party Nintendo controller. But, but, you know, he looked at the controller and he noticed that, of all things, the backside of the controller was missing screws. You know, there were supposed to be 5 screws on the back side of that controller, and there was only 3 of them in it. And not only that, because, you know, Rich has been around, let's say it that way. No, quit throwing shit at me. That he also noticed that those particular screws were, that were in it, were not Nintendo, you know, they were not Nintendo ones. Like, they were not the original screws. And this even goes with the console itself. When he got to that he flipped it over and noticed that DK Oldies, like, took out the proprietary screws that Nintendo would put into these consoles to put their own screws into it. And that, of course, pissed him off. But then it gets worse when he notices that there's a huge chip right on the front of the console. That, you know, there's just a lot of things wrong with it. And, you know, this is a console that a guy paid $300 for. Right? And this company barely did anything, and I mean anything, to clean it up for him, you know? It's like, what a waste. And even he says it in his video where he said that, you know, he could easily have paid for an NES from, you know, eBay or anywhere else for a third of the price, and it had been a better quality console. But of course, you know, he wanted to see what this DK Oldies was all about, because a lot of people were recommending it to him, you know. And oh, what's another one? There was another vid that I had seen wherein the person in the video, he bought a, I think that was the Xbox? Yeah. He bought an Xbox 360 from this DK Oldies. And, one of the first things, you know, because a lot of these people, they look at accessories and other aspects of it, of the package, you know, before getting right to the console. And so, what was interesting about this is, you know, he pulls the controller, the Xbox 360 controller out, and he thinks that, you know, he had bought, or he had got he thought he had gotten a first party, you know, Xbox 360 controller, when in reality he had gotten a and it took him a bit to notice it, but like, he had actually gotten a third-party Xbox 360 controller. And I don't remember what he paid for the 360. I think he paid $150 or something for it. Which I mean is insane to pay that much for an Xbox 360 from these people. But that's, you know, that's what he paid for it. And on top of that, you know, he realized too that this particular Xbox 360, the board inside of it was one of like the original 360 boards, one of those ones that red rings really easily. So, you know, you could imagine he would be very unhappy about that, but he was also unhappy about the fact that DK Oldie's website never specified to him which board he was getting. Which you would think would be a kind of important thing to want to tell somebody when they're buying an Xbox 360 from you. But, you know, apparently that's not important enough to keep on there. You know, what kind of board they're getting. I can't see a fucking anything. What the hell? That was crazy. You guys need to stop doing this to me. Stop. I'm gonna keep throwing grenades at you. But yeah, wow, I need new weapons. God fucking damn it, quit throwing grenades at me. You want my attention so badly, you're gonna get it, but not the way you expect it. Wow. There's a lot of weapons in here. But anyway, and of course, you know, this person who bought the Xbox 360, he did another video of, you know, getting a PS3 from DK Oldies as well. That one he at least got a first-party controller, but it was dirtied up and just looked like crap. Both of the consoles looked okay-ish. The 360, if I remember correctly, was missing... God, it was missing like a card tray or something? Some kind of memory card tray, I think it was. Which is just really sad. And of course, on both of them, the PS3 and the 360, when he opened them up, that both of them, you know, that claimed to be refurbished, you know. Oh no, we have a missile launch. But that the thermal paste had not been replaced on either of them, which is something you're supposed to do when you are refurbishing these kinds of things. So, you know, despite the fact that DK Oldies may say that they refurbished them, that they're not doing the job that they claim to be.
Bravo 6, we're still working with the Russians to get the launch code. We should have them out.
And part of the problem, or a lot of the problem also, aside from that kind of stuff, you know, being that their refurbishment isn't the job that they say that they're doing. Of course, the major thing is that a lot of people have issues with their pricing. And this seems to be like a very universal thing. Because, you know, again, and these are all in the videos that I've seen on them, that, you know, like that Wii, right? But like, they'll sell you a GameCube, you know, a GameCube that, may not even come with the first-party controller, of course. That's a major issue. Yeah, I'm going to, guys. Just give me a minute. I need to get all these guys. I know what to do, Soap. Or Price, whoever you are. I know what I need to do. I just need... Yes. I need to get these guys. Go, go, go. Get. Boom. Got him. But, you know, they'll sell a GameCube, you know, with the chance of a third-party controller, and, you know, 2 games or so for like $300 or something crazy like that. Or, and you know, something else people have highlighted that's even worse is, you know, they will buy, you know, consoles from, like, kind of like GameStop, you know? You can send, fucking hell, you can send your, you know, whatever to DK Oldies, and, you know, they will essentially buy it from you, but it's not the deal that you're thinking of, you know? I mean, people dunk on GameStop's bad deals or something, but like, there was, and I remember this, the story, you know, in one of these videos of like a gentleman who sold, I don't know if sold is the right word. They sent DK Oldies their PS2 because they no longer wanted it. And the person in question got like $20 for their PS2. $20 for their PS2. And then, you know, DK Oldies went and sold the PS2 on their site for a whopping, like, I want to say $200-300. So, you know, they of course made a shit ton of money on it. And of course the guy in question, you know, he lost a whole lot of money on it. You know, he would have been better off just selling his PS2 and everything on his own. Another thing too is that I've seen in these videos is Okay, sorry, I saw lag. I swear, I see lag and then I'm just like, don't. For the love of God, don't. I'm like, I just want to get through this campaign. Yeah, we do, don't we? But you know, a lot of their games, they'll have on their website. A lot of their games are not what you think. You know, you might see, I don't know, an NES copy of, I can't remember specific examples from the videos, but you know, they'll have like an NES copy of like The Legend of Zelda, right? And they'll price it for $60, and you might think, oh wow, $60 for an boxed copy of The Legend of Zelda, like that's amazing, right? But then when you actually click on the link and look farther into it, you see that it's not, it's loose, right? A lot of their games they're selling at these ridiculous prices, and they're doing it as a disc only type of thing, which that in itself wouldn't be so bad if they weren't, you know, skyrocketing the prices of these games, you know. And this kind of goes in hand with again, I haven't made any kind of videos about this stuff, but like I was looking the other day, or I was looking a couple hours ago at their website, just out of curiosity's sake, and where? Shit, it's right there. Don't you dare throw that at me, you little bitch. That's what you get. But I was looking earlier on their website because I was curious. I'm planting it now. Don't you dare, don't you dare. Don't you dare die. God, I hate these last levels. Okay, but you know, I was curious about some of this stuff for myself. And so I got onto their website, and I'm looking at their website, and I looked at, because, you know, this was the last time I bought a not new system. And I looked at PSPs and PSP games, of course, on DK Oldie's website, And one of the things that I noticed is that, oh, here we go. You know, they had a black PSP 3000 on their website. And it came, you know, with, it was just the system with the charging cable. And they wanted $300, or was it 300? No, $219.99. They wanted $219.99 for just the black basic PSP 3000 model. Now, the PSP that I bought, which was through Facebook Marketplace, A, it was modded, and B, it was not a normal color. It was blue, which I believe is like a European only thing or whatever. Now, yes, I think I paid $150 or so for my modded blue PSP. Which maybe that Nope, sorry. Okay, there we go. Which may sound like a lot. But I remember when I was looking for PSPs that, you know, a lot of people that had just like the black PSP 3000, the basic one, no games. I'm not kidding you, no games. Charging cable, that was it. You could get it for like 50 bucks. It was super cheap. So the fact that they're selling it for $219 is absolutely ludicrous. But on top of that, I was looking at some of their PSP games, and you know, that's to me where things kind of get tricky, is with the games, because some of them are overpriced. Okay, and some of them seem to be at price. Okay, like for example, and a lot of them I couldn't actually look at because a lot of their PSP games were sold out. Which I'm like, what? You can't list the price even if it's sold out? Like, that's kind of silly, but okay. But for example, and I'm gonna give you this example because, you know, I had went to kind of like a mom and pop game store after I got my PSP when I was looking for games, with the exception of Rock Band Unplugged. I bought that through Facebook Market. No. Yeah, I did. Facebook Marketplace. And oh man, we got a time limit here. But the shop that I bought most of my games from, it was actually really good deal for most of them. But like, one of the things I remember, I don't know, I was looking at the DK Oldies website, they had a copy of God of War, Chains of Olympus, right? That they were selling for $42.99. Mind you, again, even though it's a PSP game, we're talking not new in box. We're talking loose. We're talking loose. And they wanted $42.99 for God of War: Chains of Olympus. Well, I'm sorry there's bad guys here. Which I remember when I saw, like, I didn't buy that game on UMD. Okay, my PSP is modded. So, I mean, I still have UMD games, but I don't, need them specifically. Because I can kind of just download the games. I know that sounds bad, but that's just how it is. But anyway, okay, sorry. Trying to pay a little bit of attention to the game here. But when I saw Chains of Olympus at that mom and pop shop, which was new in box, mind you. It was new in box. That shop only wanted... Oh, fucking hell, stop throwing grenades at me! They only wanted, 20... I think it was $25 for Chains of Olympus, new in box. So yeah, comparatively to a place like DK Oldies, a more local game shop to me had the game new in box again for basically half of the price. And I can tell you, compared to DK Oldies, I could probably go on Facebook Marketplace and I could probably get a UMD only copy of Chains of Olympus for like probably half that $25. I could probably get it for $10 if I wanted just the UMD only. That's about as much digging as I personally did, but there's too many videos out there of people looking at how pricey DK Oldies website is, and it really is. I mean, the games aren't as bad. There were some PSP games when I was looking that, were relatively cheap. Like $7, $8, $99. Which, I mean, we're talking, sorry, price. Like, we're talking like, I don't even know what, like, Siphon Filter was like $8.99 or something, which I'm like, okay, I think I paid like $5 or $6.99 from the local game store. Actually, I think I bought that game for like $3, but What? Where? What? What wall are you talking about? But yeah, I paid like stupid cheap for a game like that. What? Where'd they go? Oh, right here. Okay. I'm like, where did everybody go? Okay, guys, get ready. Bam. Ugh, more guys. Oh, that's our guys. Excuse me. But yeah, because, you know, realistically, all the videos that I've seen about these guys, like, you know, especially like the guy that bought the PS3 and the 360, like the consoles did work. They did work. And, you know, the games he got did play. You know, do I think that a company like DK Oldies is a scam? I don't. I really don't think they are. I also don't see. I mean, I kind of do and I kind of don't. You know, I don't. Because what's to stop, you know, say if I had I don't know, if I were going to sell a GameCube and I didn't know what to price it at, and I went and I looked at prices online and I saw, you know, how much DK Oldies is selling their GameCubes for, you know, what's to stop somebody from posting their GameCube, for example, for $200, right? I could see that as something that could happen, you know, and I think that's why people want to point to this place as a scam, because of the fact that they think that they're manipulating the market of these consoles and games based on how high their prices are. So I can see that, but I also feel like anybody who does like the lowest amount of research possible could also come to that realization that you know, that this is not the pricing for these kinds of things, you know. That a GameCube should not, or an NES should not be $300, even if, you know, God damn it! Should not be $300, even if, you know, even if it comes with 2 games or something. You know what I'm trying to say. It just doesn't make any sense, really. But, you know, obviously there have been, you know, certain things about people who, like famous people, who have bought, you know, retro consoles and things from DK Oldies. And I don't think it's something to dunk on them, you know, because DK Oldies, you know, they have their 120-day, like, guarantee. And, you know, maybe that's something that people like. They feel like a certain safety in their purchase. And you know, these are obviously rich and famous people that have more money than they know what to do with. So they probably don't care if they spend $300 on an NES console, you know. Whereas the average video game collector, you know, is gonna see that and be like, oh, you know, I don't think I want to spend $300 on a video game you know, like a retro console, when they probably know if they went to places like eBay, like Facebook Marketplace, I don't know, I've also seen people mention Mercari, though I've never used Mercari personally. Fuck. I'm trying to shoot the truck. Ah. Yes, I see the helicopter. Where is it? Well, if it would stop moving so much. Can't hit it, dude. Oh my god, I can't hit the fucking thing. Dude. What do you think I'm trying to do? Oh, that's our guys. What was that? Yep, they're taking out the bridge. Oh no! We're going down. Come on, come on, come on. Let me go faster, please. Let me go faster. Why do I have to go at slow speed? That's padding. Come on. Oh, this is not going to be pretty at all. Oh, fudge.
Working on it, Bravo 5. Loyalist forces in the area may be able to assist, but we cannot confirm at this time. Base played out.
Oh, come on, come on. Oh my god, there's so many guys. This is really not good. This is really not good. No, 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 no. No. Okay, I get it. Fuck off, grenade. You guys want that spot? Fine. Keep it. I don't care. Yeah, could you guys hurry up? Like, please? Please hurry up. Somebody, please hurry up. Thank you. Thank you. Oh no, the helicopter's got us. Get up. Yeah. Okay, but anyway, back to what I was saying. I really don't think they are. I know some people will defend it, you know. I'm not defending them. I think their pricing on consoles is ludicrous. I would never suggest to do that, you know. If you really want some kind of retro console, just go on eBay, Facebook Marketplace. It takes about the same amount of time as it does to find one on a place like that versus finding one on like DK Oldies, where you are going to pay triple the price for it. The difficult thing is when it comes to games, you know, because sometimes their games seem to be priced like okay. Sometimes their games are, you know, priced at like double the price that they should be, and so yeah. But, you know, that's just my thoughts and opinion on the whole DK Oldies scenario. I don't believe that they are the scam that people make them out to be. But I also would suggest never buying a console from them because you're going to end up paying triple the price for it. So it's just not worth it, you know. And I think we did it. I think we have finished our campaign here for Modern Warfare. At least I think. Hello to anyone who may have just came in to the stream.
The Russian government released a statement today confirming a series of nuclear missile tests in central Russia.
You may have came in at the last minute because I think we're almost done here, but you know, feel free to say hi if you would like to. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the end of the game. Oh, nope, there's one more. Oh, it's the credit mission, isn't it? Oh, okay, that's pretty much it. Well, there we go. We've done it. We have finished the campaign for Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. I don't know what's going to be next, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do next, actually. I don't know. That'll be... What is arcade mode? Oh, high score in missions, okay. Interesting. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this campaign. I don't know. I might go into MW2 next. I might not. I might take a break in between, maybe do some Transformers War for Cybertron. I've been really wanting to do that again. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, thanks all for watching, chatting, any of that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you like what you see in here, feel free to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.